camp in the Catskills, this is what I should have had greeting me.
Hi there, Bear Grylls here, and you've been selected to be part of the Bear Grylls Survival Academy. Be prepared. This is going to be the adventure of a lifetime.
We don't blend in with the outdoors anymore because we smell of perfume and aftershave. And any animals, any predators will be all over us in a second. So, deploying there. Bang, get it on.
All right, so we just put some mud on us. We're getting ready.
Goodbye, that's the end of civilization for the next 24 hours.
It's time to go all Bear Grylls. We are on location here in the Catskills, trying to simulate a little of what Kate Winslet and Idris Elba went through in the mountain between us. And let me just tell you, with a bunch of journalists and some instructors with us, nothing compared to what they had to go through in the film. We arrive in the Catskills not sure what to expect. Like in the movie, we were paired with someone we didn't know to learn how to work together and survive. Thank goodness my partner was YouTube star and millennial Damon Dominique from Damon and Joe. At least I might get some more followers out of this thing and learn about Instagram.
I'm straddling Tara on TV.
So we headed down a slope, waded through a stream, and arrived at our first spot with no tent, no real food, and limited water. Bear Grylls guides started with the basics.
Good knife right there.
Knife safety, the rule of threes, which you'll see in the movie.
So we can go about 3 minutes without oxygen. We can go about 3 days without water. 3 weeks without food. There's something missing. 3 hours. Shelter, spot on.
And the one thing it turns out I'm decent at, untangling things. I don't mean to brag, but here's what you do. Time to make our own fires. We had to build them ourselves.
We got this.
Light them ourselves. But I'll be honest, it just so happens one of our camera guys was from the area. I would argue that part of survival is utilizing the skills of those you're with. You are like the fire starter, the fire whisperer. I actually found building our shelter to be the toughest thing.
Still took us 4 hours.
Although we were creative.
A lot of people don't have is
A
something on
floor.
the floor.
We
So
got
they're
a
going to be
floor.
all wet from condensation coming up underneath them.
We have a skylight because there's a hole in the tarp, so we call it our skylight. And we have a fern bed. In all seriousness, day one was long and arduous. Of course, nothing like what the actors went through in the movie, but I actually learned a lot. When you're in the wilderness, you have to make do, and to prove the point, they challenged us to eat insects in honor of Arizona, and when no one else would volunteer, yep. Because I'm from Arizona, and because I've seen 3 scorpions in my neck of the woods, I absolutely will eat the scorpion. Let's just say it does not taste like chicken. For me, the hardest part actually came the next morning.
Morning! Wake up, wakey, wakey, wakey.
Thank goodness I'm used to getting up early, but we were given just a few minutes to gather our things. We were not told what we were going to do. Having a fear of heights, I wasn't thrilled to find out it was rappelling down a huge waterfall with Damon.
Wait, so I'm straddling Tara on TV. Oh wow, okay.
Your life in their hands.
This is not the way this should have gone down.
Wait.
Whoa, this really is ladylike. But we're leaning back. We're not standing upright.
Stop there. Stop.
Whoa! Oh.
Look at me.
Where?
Down.
I'm trying.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah. Safely on the ground, I did get an appreciation for those who always challenge themselves, and sometimes you just have to look the other way and tackle your fears to get through. As Bear Grylls says, it may hurt a little, but it's worth it.
I learned that you can use a lot of products that you typically carry every day, like chapstick.
Yep, I liked our shelter. That took some work.
I think keeping the fire going is a...
Oh, you kept the fire going.
You kept that tent.
All right, so this is what a good night's sleep should have looked like. Not in a yurt in the middle of the Catskills. We're actually here profiling the presidential suite, over 1,400 square feet. Wait until you see the view. And I'm not talking about that view. What are you doing with a drink in the tub?
I'm nationally known comedian Pablo Francisco, and since this is a movie show, I'm using my movie voice. Real Travels with Tara is brought to you by Harkins Theaters, Dignity Health, Sneaky Big Studios, and National Bank of Arizona.